When we think of the great Christian missionaries of the past, we think of St. Paul and we think of Francis Xavier. Now, Francis Xavier was a Portuguese Christian living in the 16th century. He met Ignatius Loyola and they joined together to found the Society of Jesus, what we call the Jesuits. Of course, during the 16th century, Europe's excursions across the world weren't just about bringing the word of God to everyone. They were bound up in imperialism, in war, expansion, slavery, exploitation, a lot of really horrific things that make this a dark period of time to study. But inside this darkness also came a lot of light. And Francis Xavier and his companions tried their best to bring this light across the world. Because of the horrible things that many Europeans were doing across the globe, there was, of course, a lot of backlash and resistance to the culture coming in. A lot of the backlash went towards the Christian missionaries, who were, of course, trying to change the cultures wherever they visited in Europe or elsewhere. They were targeted with violence and resistance, and Francis Xavier's efforts in Japan especially were very difficult. So Francis Xavier went to India after Japan, found everything was going very well, comparatively speaking, decided his time could be better spent in China. So he went there to try and launch new missionary efforts. They set up camp near the mouth of the Canton River, hoping that they could get passage into China. But there, Francis Xavier became sick and he died at age 46 on December 3rd, 1552. His remains were brought back to Goa, India. And one of the takeaways I see from his life, just from the perspective of living here in the 21st century, is even when the world around us is chaotic and violent and wrong, we can still just set our eyes and our sights on God, do our best to do what is right.